So welcome to our third stop of the day for our property walk and talks for the Shop Local Guide, and just, what can you do during the holidays with all your family. So I'm very excited. We're here with John from the SLO Botanical Gardens, and we're going to do a little tour and a sneak peek, a day sneak peek of the lights.
Nature Nights.
Nature Nights, thank you. Done a bunch of these today. So we're just super excited. This is a great opportunity. Not only can you support a nonprofit this year by doing this, you can bring your family and friends. We have some great shopping options here, so this is kind of a full one-stop shop. So thanks for being with us, John.
No, thank you. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, this is exciting. So tell us a little bit about the exhibit that we're at right now for the night, and just kind of some good rundown. And I guess first we should ask what the address is.
Sure. So the SLO Botanical Garden is at 3450 Dairy Creek Road in El Chorro Regional Park.
Great. Awesome. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about this and a little bit about the Nature Nights.
Yeah, so Nature Nights is our annual holiday display here at the Botanical Garden. We light up the entire garden. We have several different exhibits, displays that we like to highlight. This one being, we'll call it our glass garden, our wine bottle garden. We've been collecting wine bottles all fall, staff, volunteers. We've been going around to different restaurants, vineyards, bars, restaurants, and collecting these wine bottles, removing their labels, cutting their necks off, and then that sounds a little...
It's a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of work.
That sounds a little aggressive, I know. Removing the necks off of them, and then, putting a light bulb inside of them.
And so what color are the lights? Are they clear?
Well, all of the light bulbs are white.
Okay.
But because the bottles are different shades of brown and green and yellow, and there's some clear and some blue up there, that's kind of what gives the different hues.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it organic as possible, the color scheme. So, using the earth tones best we can.
This is so great. And so how many, I hear there's it's a pretty long array of things, right? Like how far is the tour and the night lights go?
So the Nature Nights display takes up the entire developed part of the Botanical Garden.
Okay.
So if folks are familiar with the garden, it encompasses the display garden and the children's garden.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
And then it's very all ages in my mind. Anybody can really come.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
And I changed my shoes because I had heels on, so I feel like probably flats are a good idea.
Yeah, you'll be walking on groomed gravel walkways.
Yeah, but I can see that maybe when you're going to walk through and then go up. And
Yes.
so,
Yes. We're not taking folks up into the wilderness.
Yeah, exactly. But flats maybe are your best
yes,
option.
Yes.
This is so wonderful. And then I see that we also have some panels, educational panels, so it's great because you get a lot of beauty to look at, but education if you want to read it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's great. Is there anything else we want to, before we move to the nursery, is there anything we've missed about this?
No, I think like I said, there's about 1,200 wine bottles here. You'll see wine bottles elsewhere in the garden. We're lighting the sidewalks with wine bottles as well. There's going to be a large hand-blown glass sculpture.
Cool.
Right in front of us. Obviously, it's not there yet, but
okay.
that will be installed this weekend.
Great.
So this whole area that we're in, our what we call our fire safe garden, kind of becoming our glass garden.
Cool.
For the holidays.
And then, what nights can you attend this? How do you buy tickets? Kind of what's the whole...
Sure. So it opens November 17th, and it runs through New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays. There is a Wednesday in there. There's a Sunday mixed in there also, but primarily Friday and Saturdays. Those dates are, on our website, of course.
Okay. And what's the website?
slobg.org.
Perfect. Okay, that sounds great. I definitely highly recommend it. I didn't get to make it last year, so I'm very excited because this will be all new to me, but I know Jody got to come. She brought her whole family. She had such a great time, so I've already said this is what we're doing. We're pre-buying tickets for the holidays with my family coming into town. So, and it's exciting because I know, Jody was saying how much fun she'd had last year, but I hear that the exhibits are a little bit different, so it's fun. So if you already came last year, it's definitely going to be a little mixed up.
Correct. I mean, this isn't the only
this is just sneak
display. Peek. There's a lot of other new elements, new displays that we've created, that we've made. I think visitors will come here and see some things that they've never seen before in the area.
Sure.
You know, I like to think that some of these elements are completely original
Very
to
cool.
the Botanical Garden.
Awesome. I love it. And the botanical gardens are so unique anyways.
Absolutely.
So to add this in is really cool. So I definitely think we want to talk a little bit about...
I'm going to jump in.
Here's Dana. We're excited to
Hi.
have Dana also.
I'm the development director here at the garden. I just want to add that we also have live music by local bands
Wonderful.
every single night that we're open. That's included in your ticket price. And kids under 5 are free.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so bring the kids along. It's super fun, and
Yeah.
the displays, especially in the children's garden, are super kid friendly. They can run around and explore and have a generally good time.
That's so much. And then did I hear, I know last year you had some food and drinks available. Is
We
that
will
happening
have
again?
beer and wine and beverages and snacks, and in December we will have a mini donut truck.
Ooh, I
know,
love
right?
that.
Mini donuts in December.
Well, that's great. Let's move. I'd love to. This has been wonderful, but I definitely want to highlight some other stuff you have. I know that you have the nursery.
let's do it.
We have a really great gift.
We do.
Gift shop. So
We're
I think-
all set up for holiday shopping here at the garden.
perfect. Let's check it out. Yeah, go
Awesome.
for a little walk and then shop. Why
Okay.
not? That's awesome. Yeah, this is so great. Is there? And then I guess something else, just while we're kind of walking and talking before we get there, is how, if people just want to give back to the botanical gardens this year, how can they? You know, it's the season of giving.
It is
so.
the season of giving. On our website, you'll notice both ways to donate, which we deeply appreciate. But the other ways to support the garden are by becoming a member. Memberships start at just $65 and have a lot of great perks, both free admission to the garden, discounted admission to some of our events. You actually get discounted tickets to nature nights. You can save 20% on tickets. We do members happy hours here every month with a little lecture and sip and learn kind of thing, which are kind of fun. And you get discounts in our nursery year round as well as at the gift shop. You also become part of the reciprocal admissions program, which means you can visit 485 other gardens in the United States.
Wow.
And get discounts there as well. So if you're a traveler, it's a really great opportunity, and it's a great way to support the garden. And then the last way to support the garden is come out and volunteer. It doesn't cost anything, but as John said, he's our volunteer manager as well. There are tons of great opportunities here at the garden to volunteer, whether you want to be out in the dirt planting things, you want to be in our greenhouse doing propagation, you want to help support our gift shop and do a little retail therapy. We have lots of different options for people from all ages and experience levels, and we love to get volunteers out here. And if you work with a company and you want to do a day-long volunteer project, we can also make that possible for you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So if you don't have time to volunteer routinely, but you want to come out and do a day project, we're happy to make that happen for groups and companies.
Oh, that's great, because I know that there are a few businesses locally that do offer that kind of like it's a volunteer program. It's awesome. So that's great. And then definitely look into a membership. That's so wonderful to give a gift, like especially somebody with small children that needs something fun to do. You know, it's...
We also
You
have
always
a lot
have-
of great programs for children here at the garden, especially those 0 to 5, and becoming a member gets you access to all of those programs as well.
That's
So
wonderful.
now we're in our newly expanded plant nursery. The nursery is open every day that the garden's open, and we have amazing plants here. Some natives, but they're all drought tolerant plants. So they're
Right.
all ones that will thrive here in our Mediterranean climates, and we usually have a plant expert on around, and lots of little signs to help you learn about what we have and how to plant them and how to keep them alive.
Oh, that's so helpful.
It is super helpful.
But
I
I
am not particularly green thumbed.
I am green thumbed, but half the time I don't know what I'm buying, and I just go, I'm sure this is fine, and then I get
Yes.
home and I don't really know. And this is fun. I mean, even look like a little cool squirrel hanging out over there.
yeah.
So you're already seeing lots of nature.
We've
just
actually had
right now.
tons of hummingbirds in the garden.
Wonderful.
Especially in the nursery because of a lot of these plants are very hummingbird friendly. So if you want hummingbirds, we've got some good plants for you here.
Very cool. And I know that you guys do big sales too. You just had
We
one.
do. We just had our fall plant sale, but you see we still have a ton of really great stock available. So if you're looking for fall plantings, we are really well stocked. We also have some amazing succulent wreaths that have been made for
Those
the
are so
holidays.
pretty.
They're gorgeous. They were made by a really great team of volunteers. So if you're looking for some holiday displays, we've got you covered there as well.
Awesome. And I know that you do those sales throughout the year, and you put them on the Chamber's.
They are on the Chamber's website. We advertise them on social media. So again, we have plants here every day that the garden is open.
Yeah.
The sales, we just get a little extra stuff. There's some extra discounts. We have a few more experts here talking about stuff. But if you come by any day, we're happy to set you up with plants.
And I see some really pretty like yard glass art right there. So that's cool.
We're really fortunate here at the
since
garden.
we are in here.
Yeah,
so
we're going to go over there. We're really fortunate here at the garden to have a newly expanded gift shop. And we're really excited. We support a lot of local artists who display and sell their both garden. Melanie Bedwell, who does amazing ceramics. We're really lucky. We're very excited to have a gift shop that both supports the garden but also supports the artists in our community.
It's wonderful. I think a lot of people think, like when they think gift shop, they think, oh, I'm going to buy a mug that says Botanical Gardens, which is great. But I think people don't think to come and shop here otherwise. But you really can. I mean, these are beautiful.
Behind the children's garden.
We're back. Oh, we're back. Sorry, we got disconnected for a second, but we're back, and she's telling us about some cool stuff.
Well, we're adding lots of art here at the garden, and we're actually going to be adding some new sculptures on the walkway behind the children's garden out to what will be our newly planted Chumash Heritage Garden.
Cool.
That we're doing in conjunction with the YTT tribe, the Northern Chumash YTT
That's
tribe.
That's wonderful.
So it's not quite ready yet. You can see the site. The plantings will start to happen when it gets a little wetter out here. So by next year, we're going to have a really spectacular Chumash garden here on the property.
That's
we're
great.
Excited.
Yeah.
We're super excited.
Very cool. Let's check out the our gift shop, and then I think something else I'd like to touch on is, do you guys ever do events? Because I know somebody could have an event here. I think that
do. We do lots of weddings. We do celebrations of lives. We do kids' birthday parties. Pretty much any event you'd like to do here, we can make happen. We have some gorgeous event spaces. We have indoor and outdoor. We have a fully functioning commercial kitchen, so your caterer will be happy here. And you can see we have a beautiful property for people to use. So it's really, you don't have to do much decor here, which is kind of nice. You can take a peek at our terrace back here. We do a lot of events back there. That's actually where the live music is going to be.
Perfect.
During nature nights. Our pavilion is indoors right there. We have market lights strung all over this part of the property, so it makes for a really festive spot.
It is. It's really. And then like the playground's right there for the kids. It really is a beautiful spot.
And our children's garden is actually an amazing spot for kids. It's a 5 senses garden, so everything in our children's garden is meant to be touched and tasted and picked and played with, and so it's really pretty fun. Somebody said, oh, my daughter can't, I don't want to bring her because she'll touch everything. I'm like, that's the point.
That was me as a kid. Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Nope.
Quit touching it. I'm just looking at it. You look with your eyes, not your hands. And I used to hear that as a kid all the time. I'm just looking at it.
We absolutely want kids to come and touch in our children's garden. We actually got a great grant earlier this year from Musk Charities in Paso, and we are very excited. We're going to be expanding the children's garden to include a play meadow. So we'll have some great interactive things for kids to do, bridges to build, things to crawl under, especially for the 0 to 5s.
Very cool.
So it's going to be really fun. We're excited. But
that is great.
Hop into the gift shop.
That's great, because I feel like that 0 to 5 is really the difficult time, because you're always worried they're going to hurt themselves or something. So that'll be really great.
We have some really great parent participation programs here at the garden called Little Acorns.